It's my pleasure to have in the studio Robert Reeves of Reeves Propane. It's always a pleasure to have him in. Sir, how you been?
Hey, been good. Been staying busy. It's good to be here and visit with you today.
Yeah, well, I heard you've opened up business in Marion County, Arkansas now and getting some good folks over there.
Yes, we're taking Marion County now, and we've been pretty busy. Folks hearing us on your radio station here, and plus we've done some mail out, but I just thank the Lord for this radio station because it's really been good. Mountain Talk's a good station, some good news. You can believe what you hear, and, you know, conservative. I really like that.
I appreciate it.
But anyhow, we've been picking up a lot in the Peel area, Yellville, South Flipping, and my service guy for this area lives in Flipping. So any service that we do or schedule out is right in the middle of Flipping, so we're right in the middle of the county, so, you know.
So it cuts the wait time way down. So it's just,
yeah. Yeah, and Searcy, we've taken Searcy County on US 65 East. Everything east of US 65 we're going to service this year. Anybody in Searcy County can start calling in. We'll be glad to have your business. Next year we'll take the whole county. In northern Van Buren County, same thing, US 65 and east, we cover that out of our Batesville office. The Batesville office for Van Buren County down in there will be 866-951-3111. That's 3111. And anybody in Van Buren County can call us from that area, or call either one. You know, we'll get you took care of. But we're just proud to be able to move into there. We just give all the glory to God for allowing us to serve all the people and all the folks in the counties that we can.
So now I'm looking at some of these cities. It looks like now in Marion County, you could go Lead Hill, Diamond City, Peel, Flippin' Yellville. Is it Lead Hill in Boone County, or is it in Marion? I don't remember.
I think Lead Hill's in Boone County.
Yeah, maybe in Boone County.
Just cross the line.
Yeah. Now it looks like you're going to be able to service folks at Big Flat and places like that here in Baxter County, right?
Yes. Yeah, we've been covering Big Flat.
Have you?
Yeah. On our Baxter County.
So you're going to pick up Searcy County east of Highway 65 and east.
That's correct.
Wow.
Which that goes into Payette, Bruno.
Yeah, yeah.
And see, that's Marion County, though, isn't it? But just below that, you know, you start getting into some of those towns south of there, which would be east of Newton County, kind of over in there. But yeah, US 65 and east, and we'll take care of you.
That's good. Wow. Now, for folks that are thinking about making a switch in their propane service, is now the time?
Yes, sir. Yeah, now's the time. Summertime's always best. A lot of time on their hands. A lot of people owns their own tank. What we do on that is we have Curtis out of Flipping. He go and do the pressure test and check the systems out, you know, and get everything on record. And then the delivery guy, he just comes right along behind them and fill up their tank, whatever they need.
Now, what about billing? You know, we had a thing several years ago where it got a little bit high, but you took care of your customers in helping them.
Yes, we did. On our billing, if you order gas and you know how much you want, you can go on our website at reevespropane.com and you can pay your bills online. We set up a lot of budget people on fixed income. You know, it just gets a monthly check and they got to make that count. They can't afford, you know, for a fill up or 150 gallon. Excuse me. So they just make a monthly payment 12 months out of the year on the average, and it's just like levelized billing.
Yeah.
But we do that, and most people pay that online as well.
So I'm looking up Marion County. We've got Buffalo City, Ray Valley, Flippin, Summit, Yellville, Payette, Bruno, Dodge City, Peel. I pick up some of the smaller communities, and then out in the Oakland, Arkansas. I forgot about Oakland being up there, and
we've gotten a lot out of Oakland. Bull shows.
Yeah.
You named off Dodge City. Believe it or not, we've been to Dodge City already.
Yep.
Ray Valley. We've had several in there. It's just like kind of all over the county. But a lot of you people that's been with Pioneer Propane and AmeriGas and a lot of those big companies, they don't realize they have that extra fuel charge and EPA fee till we tell them about it. They just think they're paying, say, $1.99 a gallon. That's what they're quoted. And when we point out the extra fees, they realize they're paying 18, 20 cents more a gallon than what they was quoted. That's not right. Mm-hmm. Keeping people in the dark, you need to tell them the truth. But anyhow, and they're always higher than us. In the wintertime, you can count on $1 a gallon higher. Nights and weekends, they have, see, what's that called? A national calling base. And then they just disperse, people from different areas to cover you. So your service is not near as dependable that can take care of you like we can.
Well, you're such a personable person. I mean, you're not just out to sell propane or get a new customer. You're out to help folks stay warm, cook, whatever it takes. We've known each other now for what, 2, 3, 4 years now.
Yes, that's where I'm really thankful to the Lord allowing me to be in this position to help folks. We do what we can. It's not like we can give free stuff away all the time, but we do what we can to help people. And the budget pay and prepay and different things, we make it as easy on people as we possibly can. And that helps them, get on down the road. So that's what we're here for.
How long you been doing propane business now?
I've been in the business for myself for 22 years. I've actually been in the industry since 1980. 35 years.
35 years.
Yeah.
So anybody knows propane business, it'll be Robert Reeve.
That's right. That's right. I've got the edge on a lot of them because I fractionated propane in Mont Belvieu, Texas, down in the fractionation plants and shipped it out over the pipelines and loaded rail cars, trucks. We fractionate 500,000 barrels a day. And that's what I did for about 10 years before I got off into retail and, wanting to come back home to North Arkansas where I was born and raised. So it just all worked, the Lord laid out a path for me. I just believe that. It was divine guidance for me to be where I'm at.
Yeah, I believe it too. Yeah, I can see it. Several years ago, we talked with Curtis Coleman, and you were bringing out some points about the advantage of vehicles being switched over to propane as compared to natural gas. And I know you go down Highway 65 and you get down around that location where you're going to be servicing folks, and you got a CNG station down there. But if I remember correctly, you have to be on that pipeline, where the advantage with propane is you can pretty well put a self-contained tank anywhere that's needed, according to guidelines.
That's true, but here's the key. There's 250 locations in Arkansas of propane outlets or bottle filling stations at a feed store or something to pull up and get your car filled. Don't cost the taxpayer 1 penny. We're there. We're ready. Now, the natural gas filling station cost $1.3 to $1.4 million. That's what the taxpayer paid to get that filling station in so they could push natural gas. Your vehicle only runs about 60% as far as it will on propane. The natural gas motor fuel tank on your vehicle expires in 5 years. You throw it away and you pay $3,000 for a new one. Propane tank, it's good forever. Natural gas, your tank has to be pressure test for 2,700 pounds of pressure. That's how high pressure you get on natural gas. Propane at the highest point is 250 pound. The safety factor is way, way better with propane. But that's not where the money is in the politicians. Follow the money. That's why they're all pushing natural gas and not doing anything for propane. They don't care we're here. The money is from the feds and like wind energy, go green, all this. It's just a phenomenon of money pouring out of D.C. That's created such a rush on this natural gas stuff. And propane's left behind because we don't have the money and we're not big enough to pay off the people need paid. That's the bottom line.
So public schools, police departments could probably benefit greatly from going propane rather than doing gasoline and natural gas.
Oh, absolutely. The school district I'm in, I figured it up. They could, and that's ICC, Izard County Consolidated, running around 500 students. They could have saved $140,000 a year on fuel, propane over diesel. But that's when the federal money was there to pay for conversions for natural gas, but not propane. So nobody did it because the money wasn't there, and the schools really don't have the money to get that. Now you can buy buses already on propane. In the 60s, 80% of the buses in the country was on propane. If you're old timers, I think back, hey, that's just the way it was. Propane tractors, all your chicken farmers and farmers had propane tanks in their truck. They filled them at home. That was the thing in the 60s and 70s. And then as the tax got really stiff on it, they just kind of shied away from it.
It's all about money, isn't it?
It's all about money. That's where we're at. But a police department or a school could pay their investments back in 3 years, maybe 4, but it's just money in your pocket. And I started to push that at one time, but I didn't because I couldn't get no help. And we finally got legislators to recognize propane as alternate fuel, to put it in the bill. They did. They specifically named propane in the latest bills passed for it. But when I called to get some applications for the police departments and schools where I could show it to them and start saying, here, we can do this, start getting free money, they'd already had their money designated for ethanol and natural gas. So from the very beginning, they wouldn't even give me an application. They didn't have the money spent. I couldn't even get an application from them.
Dumb stuff like that just drag up the wall.
It does, but I'm not here to bash that kind of stuff. You brought it up, but the convenience and the money savings and the greenhouse gases, I mean, it's here. It's here. All you got to do, propane is much, much, much better. But a lot of your lawn services, if you start listening, your lawn service companies are going propane mowers.
Good.
They're lawn mowers because their engines last twice as long.
Yeah, I believe it.
And they get better gas mileage, and there's no greenhouse gases.
Final minute before we take a break here. What do we not know about Reeve's Propane in the last minute here?
Well, what y'all don't know about Reeve's Propane is just the service we have, the friendship,
It's a relationship.
Just the relationship with us, the dependability, and the thankfulness. We just thank every customer for their business. You're not a number. You're not just somebody at the end of the street. If you're a Reeve's Propane customer, you mean a lot to us.
And that was Mr. Robert Reeves. I appreciate him stopping by the other day. We recorded that. Very busy man. If you're in Marion County, you can get Reeves Propane service by calling 800-432-5172. That's the number for Baxter, Izard, Fulton, Marion, Searcy, Sharp, and Stone counties, 800-432-5172. Once again, it's Reeves Propane, and tell you what, quite the gentleman. Robert Reeves, Reeves Propane. Time for the news. We'll be right back.